Hey all, and welcome back to the HFC playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. Pay attention, Tanom, school is in session. He is enamoured with the terrarium over there, and why shouldn't he? There's a breeding lesson to be had. Deke is ready to teach us everything we need to know about magical beasts. That was a load of shit. Look at that. All down, all red. Ugh.
I'm going to be honest, I completely forgot about the fact that we have a breeding side quest coming up, and just when you said that word, you know, it's like when you hear a certain word, your brain kind of goes, and, you know, perks up at it. It's just one of those words that hit me.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching you with a careful eye, good sir. I've seen your likes.
Hey, whoa, no, you've seen my likes, but you haven't seen my bookmarks.
Jesus, I don't even know how those work, to be perfectly honest with you.
Might want to
They're likes, but hidden.
Oh, good. Keep them that way. Like the most ancient and hidden magic in this game, they must never be found. Yeah, I would like that.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Now, but the question is, can we, like, crossbreed horrible hybrids? Can we make a Thestral with those big ol' eyes?
I want a unicorn with Thestrals wings, but Mooncalf's eyes.
What do I need to do?
Every part of it will be hurting when it moves.
One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing Thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers.
Okay.
Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Deke. If there was a beast that I could only see after witnessing someone die, yeah, I'd be a little bit skeptical of them as well. I would think like they're the Grim Reaper's horses come to spirit me away to the afterlife.
There's a couple animals that in nature have just got a bad rap just because of the fact that they're related to death. Like, man, snakes? Snakes get such a rough time just because of the fact that they have, you know, they shed their skin. Like in Babylonia, they came up with this whole myth where it's like, yeah, the only reason that the snakes can shed their skin is because they actually stole the potion of immortality from Gilgamesh, and because of that, they're immortal. So they're actually super evil. It's like, what? They're just doing their life.
Also, you know, the author kind of shat on snakes in the first issue, so things kind of have just been going downhill from there. The pilot episode, if you will. Oh, lordy lord. Well, we've already got a male Thestral, so we just need to purchase a breeding pen spellcraft right now, and I'm pretty sure we can do that from here.
Well, let's go get it then.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Hello, good sir. What's the button to talk? Sorry, I've been playing the fuck out of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order the last 2 days. Finally beat it. Wonderful game. Can't wait to play Survivor, which is currently downloading on my PS5. But the action button there is R3, so you can see why I was confused for a second there.
Yeah, it's such a similar sort of game in terms of a lot of things that it would probably be not the easiest to jump right back to this. It's why I try and play two very different games at the same time.
Now, I believe Mr. Spinwich had a broom upgrade for us, so we may as well procure that while we're here.
True. Faster flight is always welcome.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
Is it for free, considering I'm testing all your shit?
What are we looking for today?
Is it us not beating you up? Because that'd be kind of cool.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Damn well better be. I'm going to fly back to Hogwarts.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
How'd you guess, sir? In a broom shop, no less. Oh, you're a smart one, you are.
I can improve broom flight a bit more.
We can't make it go any faster. And then we're like, well, no, then we're not doing it. It's like, okay, fine. We'll make it go faster one more time, but we need those details.
Well, we can't make the broom go faster. How about we make the world go slower?
Should be all right.
fact that there's game devs that do that as a way to actually make it seem like you're going faster. It's so funny.
Well, that's the thing that Sonic Unleashed for the 360 did. They pulled the camera lower, like, closer to Sonic, so it seems like he's going faster, but if you compared, like, Unleashed and Generations, I think they're about the same.
It's such a funny thing, because really, speed is just, like, how we perceive it.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
Perhaps I could. Perhaps I could. Set to Imelda Reyes right now, but, yeah, I'm not doing that mission right now. I'm high on breeding, so to speak.
Please don't say you're high on breeding, please. I can't handle hearing these words right now.
Do 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 do.
Oh, Winter, how I don't miss you.
I'm pretty sure I already had a male Thestral, but it's telling me to go capture one, so we'll see what's what.
You might be a special mission to get a special one who's ready. You know, he has the need for breed, if you will.
We just get there, he's stamping his feet, blowing death smoke out his nostrils, copy of play, Thestrals everywhere, use tissues in the bog. That's the actual swamp, not the toilet, to use British parlance.
Man, the first time I heard that Britishism, I was like, they don't actually... The first time was when I heard the phrase bog roll. And I'm like, why are you calling it a bog roll? Because I just thought they meant, like, the bog is in, like, a swamp. And then, yeah, I learned bog meaning toilet, which... I mean, sure, I've heard that a couple times, but let me tell you, I've never heard the phrase full of beans before, and everyone's been talking about it. And so that has now become a part of my, like, daily talking routine, just because it's so funny.
Oh, Tanner, my sweet Tanner. Let's go ahead and just replace the torture spell with one of these, shall we?
Some would argue it is also a type of torture, but...
Get in my bag!
Now, was that male, is the question.
No, it wasn't. It was a female.
So is now the time to say that I absolutely don't remember which symbol is male and which is female?
Oh, Tanner, 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 Tan, Tan, Tan.
But do you?
It's the one with the arrow. Pointing up, as the penises want to do. Get out here. Aha. That was an eagle, not a Thestral.
Levioso, arresto momentum.
Alright, stay still. Stay still.
In the bag.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room.
Oh.
Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Yes, and best get to editing that, because you're sure as shit not seeing the full thing.
It was a lot of us not knowing the symbols for male and female, getting the wrong ones, and seeing them fly around. So yeah, you didn't miss much, other than my funny comment about how a diamond is just a very bad wheel.
Indeed. Also, don't fucking put that on me. I know the difference between the male and female symbols.
You do, I don't. I should clarify.
Hello, Deke. I know my name sounds like penis, sir. No need to bring it up.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the Spellcraft for the pen.
Allow Deke to put on some music to set the tone.
Ah, the most powerful wizard of all, Barry White.
Oh my god. Yo, Barry White is the closest thing to magic we got in this world.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Maybe where they fuck, sir. You ever thought about that?
Please do it within Deke's view. He does wish to see it.
Ah, we have a separate pornarium over here for them to copulate in.
I don't like the phrase pornarium.
It's a swamp as well.
I can't wait for the next book, Harry Potter and the Goon Cave.
Deke, It never grows tired. of
Ron's
delivering
always in there.
surprises.
Get out of there,
And I
Ron.
had the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let
It's
me
just not
know
been the
when
same
you're
since
ready.
Fred died.
Oh my god.
So we had a meadow, we had coastland, now we have this.
Well, I mean, this looks like an area where Thestrals would love to roam.
Okay, conjuring spell, there we go. Beast items, outdoor items, stone bench. It's probably under, like, tools and whatnot, building pieces.
I'd assume it's the one with the big exclamation mark on it.
As usual, you and the game are right. There we go. Well, thankfully, I also caught a female at the same time, so bingo bango.
Heck yeah, don't have to worry about grabbing them from the other one.
Hello.
Get to it!
Hey, come on. Gotta get him in the mood first.
I don't know, it's a little hard to do it on a full stomach. You know, just like how you play fighting games hungry. I mean, it's really no different than fighting games, you know. You get sweaty, there's a lot of stick wiggling, Akuma is there.
Yeah, scroll off the screen to find baby. It's just there. Also, like Dragon Ball, actually. Use the breeding pad to breed the Thestrals.
Oh, I see there's a little, little notepad by the door.
Ah, I see. Shall I put you down for a 3 PM fucking?
Breeding time remaining, 30 minutes.
Oh.
You know, any longer than that and it costs extra.
More like 2 minutes in some instances. Anywho. They're gonna be busy for a while, so why don't we go do something else?
Video games sure are a medium, aren't they?
They sure are, Tanner, they sure are. Alright, let's see what else we got here. The main mission, the Headmistress Speaks. Gotta go speak to Nee Fitzgerald. We have a Sebastian mission. We have a Natty mission. We have a Poppy mission. We have a Imelda Ray's mission. That's ongoing. Breeding is currently occurring. And then just a basic one to find the treasure map.
The egg one strikes my fancy.
Okay. There we go to the map. She's in the free broomsticks. Getting sassed as usual.
That's where we left her. I remember, because we made such a big deal to go there, only for her to say, I'll talk to you next time. And it's like, okay, thanks.
Do you think it's weird for witches to observe a Christian holiday?
I mean, there's some arguments that it's not even a very Christian holiday to begin with.
I know. Paganism and all that. Were you sleeping on the street?
The bigger question is, was Jesus a wizard?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it.
She's gonna be getting another howler in the mail. Oh ho ho, thankfully she's already deaf.
It could also be that it's Christmas time and the postage system is horrible at that time.
Wizards can fucking teleport. Also, they use owls.
True, but they're still busy.
Ah, whatever.
What kind of research
Owls
is
should
it?
work harder if
It
they want the
varies
same
from
rights.
week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
Okay. You said you had news about the dragon, stuff I actually care about.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon's flight, per se?
How do you track a dragon long after she's
You just
gone?
watch it for a
Tree
long
plimpies,
time.
landmarks,
Ah, good
things
job I
like
brought my
that.
telescope.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading.
Ah,
thought we
Dragonsville.
might go
Why didn't I
look for
think to
ourselves.
search there
Of
first?
course. Shall we leave
It's
now?
like it's been on our map this whole time as like Dragon Landing.
She had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. It's like how the music was a bit discordant when it cut out there.
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest.
Boy, the word breed keeps coming up a lot in this part.
Get out of my head, Tanner. That's literally what I was about to say.
We're synced up when it comes to thoughts about breeding.
Get out of my head, Charles!
You got all of that from simply standing here?
Oh, sorry, my life flashed before my eyes for a second there. It were really dull. Oh, new Chicken Run coming out soon.
Oh, right. That's the wildest sequel I think I've... Like, when it comes to this world of there's too many sequels and, you know, remakes and stuff, that's one that I was like, oh, wow, actually? Too?
Yeah. I mean, shit, stop motion. I'll take anything stop motion.
Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Are you going to Avada Kedavra the poachers? Let's just say I brought an extra one just for the occasion.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her.
But it might belong to her, but what if she also belongs to us? You see, I have a very cool bag, one that can just, you know, something.
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den.
You know, I was actually talking to Armit earlier, our Ravenclaw buddy, and I had the bag out, I wasn't really paying attention, and then I looked up and Armit was gone. I haven't really seen him since.
Well then.
It's waiting for us to put him in the breeding tent too.
Hello? I'm stuck. There's a weird fence around me. Why is this death horse staring at me with love in its eyes?
No, the problem is we have to find another female Amit, which is going to be quite difficult.
This isn't the fucking Big Bang Theory. Stuff like that doesn't happen.
What do you mean? It's just like, you know, everyone has their perfect real-life female counterpart. It's just somewhere in the world.
Yeah. Also, Big Bang Theory was talking about the show, not a fucking question of whether Armin's going to breed or not.
Oh, hello.
Are you a Skyrim?
Are you voiced by Charles Martinet?
Ah, Duvahkiin. Guess we're just going round.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
For what it's worth, we're gonna put down these puppers.
I should go ahead and actually put some spells I intend to use on here.
We had this for our, you know, very important breeding techniques, but now we want to put down dogs, so we need to fight quite hard with these spells.
That's right. And Tom doesn't fuck about when it comes to saving dragons.
In the words of Strong Bad, your dog explode. I like how we put on the combat spells, then immediately it's like, gotta repair a bridge, bro.
I like that they're keeping things multifaceted in these missions and whatnot. I mean, we're like, what, 25 hours into the game, pretty much?
Wow, yeah, probably.
We are definitely in, like, the final third right now, so... I know some of you may be getting tired with the playthrough. Don't worry. Harry Potter will be killed at the end of this, summarily executed. Daniel Radcliffe's even signed off on it.
Oh, he's super down.
How about that HBO reboot series that they're coming up with?
What's your step?
The only question I have is, are they brave enough to try and adapt Peeves for the, you know, well, I guess the small screen in this case.
That's not the topic I choose to broach when it comes to talking about Harry Potter and bravery. Hello? You seen my baby?
I can't help but notice that you are kind of landing in a large arena.
Yeah, also your eyes glow purple.
They glow purple now?
They glow purple now. Will I be able to get past here, invisible style? I can certainly try.
Over here!
Oh, the purple eyes see all.
Just say, ah, poof, and turn around and Poppy's gone.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
This is her assault course.
This is her, you know, making us learn about ducking behind cover. Like, what is this? The PS3 era?
Oh, she's making it easy.
I don't think I had many PS3 games, honestly.
I mean, I was just making a general joke about how, you know, the cover shooter genre kind of exploded at that time. I played, like, none of those games. And I still don't.
Well, that's good, because the PS3 actually had no games. You see, that was a test. I have been replaced by a doppelganger.
Well past that.
Man, I just saw a news article today. It's like, wow, the PlayStation 5 has won a award that no other gaming console has, and someone I follow was like, what? The first console to have no games? And I'm like, wow, are we really doing this? Have we forgotten about the PS3?
Ooh, leech juice, nice. I love the one with Columbo. He's like, just one more thing. Just one more thing. You see, my wife, she loves those PlayStations. The funniest thing is,
There's the nest.
you know what, I don't know how to end this joke, and also that's not what Columbo sounds like. Whatever, just imagine it was, okay?
I've only seen Columbo through memes, so for what it's worth, it could very much be.
I'm glad you always have my back on these things, Tanner, propping me up to make me seem cool.
Reparo.
This is a neat little sequence.
I mean, it's very clearly like they made this whole area for this extremely cinematic thing, but that's fine.
It out without too much fuss.
Place the egg. That is the most Spyro-looking egg I've ever seen. Oh my god.
Yeah, that is a like video game egg. Like that looks like something that in Sonic Frontiers you'd have to get an achievement to get like a rare purple cocoa from it. Basically what I'm saying is bring back Chow Gardens.
Yep, I agree.
You think if she hit the ground here, her bones would go poppy?
Oh, Tanner. Even though I made the Poppy violence joke first, you're the bad one for bringing it up at all.
Look, I've been workshopping a pun this whole time. I've been thinking, like, what can I do? I was thinking, like, could I do poppycock? How could I work it out? Because the name's right there.
Going back to breeding, again, we're obsessed with it this part.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
She tried to kill us!
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to kill us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg.
I guess.
Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and
I mean, dragons are too cool to not think about.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not ready to leave. I'm not actually sure which of these.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time.
She's gonna live like the rest of her life at Hogwarts, thinking that she did this amazing thing that, the poachers are going to, worry about her every day, when in reality it's just like another small setback and we're doing all the major stuff to the poachers. Like, she's not the protagonist.
And we actually have 10 dragons on lay-by here.
Oh no, I can't believe I didn't.
And then it zooms out to the minimap and you see 10 new locations get put on there saying, like, will you rescue the dragons at each of these locations?
That's so petty. It's like that joke about, like, oh, I'm vegetarian. And the other guy's like, oh, I'm going to eat 2 things of meat so your thing gets cancelled out. Oh, poached egg. I get it. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, yeah, I get it too. That's funny because poached could mean both like a type of egg dish, but as well as the fact that it's been stolen. That's great.
Anyway, ignoring Tanner, shall we go to the Seb mission or the night mission?
Well, I just looked at the reward for the Seb mission.
Guess that's where we're going.
Such merry music as we're looking at the, horrible spell that is lined up for us.
Well, not so much for us, for other people.
Horrible for us because it, erodes our soul and makes us, a bad person to partake in it. Even though, really, I bet you many people do anyways.
Joke's on you, the only thing that can split a soul is murder. Just how it works in the wizarding world.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them. So
they weren't permitted.
Still here.
So we're gonna go grab it anyways.
This relic
Well,
grants its
no
holder the
teachers
power to
here, they
reverse
can't stop
dark
us.
magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Was there anything else in the student's report? Any interesting doodles in the margins?
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook...
It's from someone named I Am Dead.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't.
I'm glad you said he was asking for me and not looking for us, because that would have been a little bit insensitive. Catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning more about ancestors. Area behind the great room. Altar-shaped relic. Thrilled.
I'll be interested.
Okay, so the only real important thing there is that it's behind the big room. So we gotta look in there. In the catacomb, as we call it in the West.
Huh. Yeah, what would it be called in the East, then?
Well, I mean, they were calling it a catacomb.
Oh, I'm a catacomb.
I know, and I was trying not to make the connection so badly, but it keeps finding ways to weasel its way in.
Oops, completely missed.
That's the warning shot we give it. But unfortunately, spiders don't really have, they can't think about the idea of warning shots.
Oh.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
I gotta deprogram myself from all the Jedi Fallen Order stuff I've been playing.
Yeah, no lightsabers here, but that would be a super crazy bonus weapon.
What? What are you talking about? I'm trying to help.
I do see there's some stuff to do in this room, though, if you look. There's seemingly stuff to pull, and there's a ledge up there, and there was the big box as well, so we should check these.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just see the big white outline on stuff, and my brain goes, we must move it.
This room is taller than it looks.
Spiders in there. Not touching that one. Aha.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
I always double tap. I shouldn't do that, but alas.
Is that going to be high enough? Yes, we can scamper up.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft.
Ooh,
brilliant.
A graph horn. That looks like a Monster Hunter monster.
We may or may not get that as a mount later on.
Now, is that a may or may not, as in it is a very difficult completion thing, or is it like a perchance thing?
I actually don't know. Sorry to disappoint, but I am full of disappointments, I guess.
You know what? I'm going to look it up to see if there's anything special we have to do for that.
Yeah, between me and Seb, all the spiders in this world are gonna fucking die.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Ba-doo-ba-doo. Yeah, baby.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Ah, yeah, it's a, just involves a special Professor Fig mission, so near the end of the game it says. Shouldn't be too hard to make sure we do, because it sounds pretty neat.
You don't always have to cast Descendo on these fellas. You can just use Depulso to blast them back into the walls, and that causes a lot of damage.
It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Oh, that's a cracking cloak right there.
We'll be fine, though.
Nothing, not even a titter.
Yeah, it was okay. That was 3 out of 10.
Wow. And to think, I thought we were friends.
Hey, a true friend would give you, you know, real criticism and not just always say what's good.
Correct, that is the correct thing to say. Hello?
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Seb?
Grandeur and then some.
Okay, but that's pretty on brand. If I saw a cool place where there's full of dead people, I'd be like, yeah, I want to be buried here.
There's something here by the altar.
Sorry.
Reparo.
Oh no, there was a different thing that I need to do here.
Oh, is this another one where we gotta put the skeleton heads on the skeleton thing to make the skeleton bridge?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Well, don't you worry, Seb, I got it all under control. Imagine robbing someone's tomb, desecrating this place for 8 quid.
I'd rather them want to take the money than take the bones.
Yeah. Take the bones, leave the cannoli. That's how it works. Hey boys, what's poppin'?
I really hope we, you know, activate some puzzle and these things come to life and they're just like, alright boys, rattle them!
Where we going?
And we gotta find the actual, like, thing to put them on, because they're on little bone pedestals in the other place. Remember, they made bone stairs.
Yeah, I'll just leave you there for now. Oh, probably should have read this. I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. I was told by the Chosen, my English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary.
Yeah, sorry, I was messing about with
Mentions
bones in the other
plans
room.
to
I probably should have
return
just
to the
looked
relic.
down.
And conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end.
This was the
Let's
last
divide and
resting
conquer.
place of
You
Sans
work on
and
sorting out the bone
Paparous.
barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
If we
It
just,
does
you know,
mention something
move
else.
ahead a couple
It says their
decades and,
next assignment
you know, we have
was learning the
Undertale 3 and
Imperius
there's
curse.
just like
Really?
a skeleton for every font that's ever
We need to
existed.
focus on moving beyond this room. But
Really knocked me
Let me
aback, because I was
think
waiting
for
to
a
hear what
moment.
Undertale 2 was. And don't say Delta Room, because that's not it.
Well, you know, we'll
Do you think
have
the
like
pages were
Undertale
there
like
on
10 by
purpose?
then.
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
I think I may have already found one, sir.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Oh, it's right there. Perfect.
Leave no stone unturned.
Da da da
Or in
da
this
da da
case,
da da
no
da. Bada bing. More. You require more.
We need more bones. Bone me up, boy. Oh, are we going to need to make an entire archway?
Oh, that's cool.
That's real cool.
Rebellion.
Things made out of just, like, countless numbers of bones are great. Let's not open that one.
Fair enough.
Accio.
And hello there, Star Wars.
Oh, I'm so excited. Rule of 3.
That was a rule of 3? It is, seemingly.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Ha 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 ha.
Nice.
Oh, he's just like us.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Confringo.
I was just trying to get ahead.
Imperius curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered.
I mean, it's unforgivable, but we've cast the other unforgivable one many times.
So,
Shit, I used it on the
like
teacher
the
when they gave me a
Imperius,
C.
Can teach you.
What does learning the curse entail?
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
I'd also like to know
Remember the
how
blasting
he
curse?
learned it.
Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
How do you know the curse?
Where did you learn the Imperius curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy.
You know, it's
I
sort of
think you
like
will try
how
it.
before you're an adult and can legally drink, you might take a drink with your, you know, on your own to just try.
A little sippy sip of an unforgivable curse.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
And now it's mine now. You will be my puppet.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
I hope it's like an entire, like, pentagram. Oh, it's the number 4. Oh no, they should have done this for the killing curse, because 4 means death.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Alright, let me just go ahead and slot this in there.
So let's see, what does this do? Temporarily, ooh, well, couldn't read it.
Imperio.
You're mine now, spider. Oh, do you not work for me?
I think he is doing projectiles, actually.
Okay, fair enough. Very nice.
And then he's just chilling with you.
Confringo.
Let's maybe read the description to see exactly what it does.
Okay.
I mean, I just like to know. So, temporarily makes them fight. While under control, they take reduced damage to oh, nice. Also curses the victim. Good. So then that means when they die, if they get killed by, you know, either us or another enemy, we get health.
Cool.
Confringo. Repulsor.
Let's keep it going.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Can never tell whether you're being sincere, Sebastian.
You know what? I felt that sounded a bit sincere.
Revelio. Repulsor. Accio. Revelio.
Just gotta pull the right ones.
Accio.
Maybe pull them all?
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Revelio.
Oh, there's 2 symbols on the doors, and on the underneath each of them is a different symbol. So this one is like squares, and then the like avatar symbol.
Literally.
So we gotta do then the avatar symbol then, which is that one.
Jingle jangle, your bones are mine.
You see that that art for the new Avatar movie?
I did.
Pretty excited.
I will probably give it a watch. I'm not as big an Avatar stan as I used to be, but, you know, more animation is always a good thing.
I mean, I've watched all of it, and that's about it. And I can happily say that, yeah, I'll take more.
Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Well, I should have tried to do it on one of the bigger enemies. See if we can get them on our side.
Would have helped. Oh my god.
Here's some of the bigger ones. Almost have the curse back. Alright. Cool. I always enjoy when you can get, like, enemies on your side in games. It's always a fun thing, whether, you know, you formally collect them or even temporarily. And man, if they let you play as them, ooh, that's the real good stuff. I love just bouncing spells off of him through the curse.
Oh, just an endless wave of spiders blowing up. Really fucking cool if you think about it.
It's really cool, and now we're just going around collecting their teeth.
Revelio. Dead end. Laccio. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
No, we got 12 quid.
The instant he met any resistance. Oh, fuck it. I'm done. Aren't Slytherins meant to be ambitious?
Might have had a bad day.
Fair enough. More bones over there.
Check the, right on the table there, yeah.
Huh. You've heard of the Pyramid of Light? Well, this is the Pyramid of Bones.
Oh, pyramid theories.
The relic contains abundant potential, possibilities. Do not remove this relic.
Sebastian.
Instructions unclear. Removing now.
Do not touch Willy. Good advice.
Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by...
This is a big pyramid. Are you going to put it on your head and start talking about, like, pyramid power and stuff? Because I've heard that before.
But we're
Not a fan of that. Are you going to come up with some kind of scheme that may or may not be related to pyramids?
I say we take it. Let's take it. What's the worst that happens?
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says.
I've never wanted anything more than that relic right now.
I want it, and I want it as an equipable, like a silly, dumb hat we can wear. The big skull pyramid.
I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Bastard! How dare he take me in when my parents...
Yeah, I was going to say, who's that?
Must be Omnis.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
Yeah, sorry, I like to come down here and pretend to be a skeleton on weekends.
Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Oh, no.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Yeah, because it's cool.
The thing is, Omnis is completely right, but also I want Avada Kedavra, so I have to go down this route.
We need to stop him.
We want to have all the spells. It's as simple as that.
Something has to. I need your help.
Ooh. What do you reckon?
I'm honestly, I don't really like Ominous. I'd keep going with Sebastian.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice
Interesting
wasn't
choice of
yours?
words.
I was gonna say, don't make the joke, don't make the joke.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
That's precisely what I'm suggesting.
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me.
We just
But I won't do
casually
it
say
unless you
this
agree.
after we were
This is
told to
insanity.
not.
I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost.
£8.
You may well
Well,
regret
I've found
making
double
this
that
choice.
already, so...
Do what you have to do. Cast it.
Can we air combo you
I'll change my
first?
mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
The glowing eyes are just for,
Sebastian!
gaming's sake. I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen in, the real wizarding world that's real in my heart.
Get out of here without a
Mhm.
fight. Ominous, I'm sorry. Sebastian, we have to go.
So I was actually expecting it to be that we cast it on him and it not work, and it would then go into, you don't actually believe this, which is basically railroading you back to the making the choice to not. So I'm actually very surprised it let us.
I thought we were going to cast it on, Seb, honestly.
I bet you if you go the other side, you'd have to.
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
I mean, we've been out of sight for a while now, so he should have just come running after us.
We've always looked out for each other. Ominous
Some
and I.
might say we've been out of sight
Knows
from,
that
you know,
hasn't
since the
changed.
beginning, but okay.
I can't demean what you're saying. I started it.
You put up the volleyball, I had
How long
to
was
spike it.
Ominous
It's just,
staying
it is how
with
it
you?
is.
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out to the catacomb just as we did. He'll be alright, Sebastian.
Oh, look at him. He's got the moody wind blowing the cape and everything.
It's not clipping through him to make it look like a dress.
Oh, happy days.
So unfortunately, we can't ride our broom with a partner, right?
I'm just going to avoid that.
Yeah, that's a lot of red, triangles on there. Don't want to touch that.
Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
You know, if we cast Imperio on Anne...
Oh no,
And-
this isn't good.
Oh.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Gotta go ahead and put that there.
Looks like the hamlet's a little burnt.
It's a bit smoky, if you will.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Swear to God, if we get there and Anne's like Luke Skywalker's parents, just a comically charred skeleton lying on the steps, I'm not gonna be happy. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Trick shot.
Even the scarecrow's trying to get in on the combat. This is kind of cool. So, a moment where you actually get to fight with a bunch of NPCs.
Ow. You motherfucker.
It actually feels like a war for once.
It does. Yeah, unforgivable spells go through shields.
Which, yeah, that makes sense, right? Because they're meant to be the most powerful. They're your super moves and whatever. Man, just popping him in the air and then chugging it. That's cool. That's the cool stuff. Well, he has like an invisible red shield. So I guess they're now going to start putting up shields that are... Yeah, see, it's like has a red thing around it. So you're going to have to start looking very carefully when you do it.
You'll not win here.
Scarecrow's like, oi, why'd you do that? Come on.
Ah, my tummy! A chance to take Lucky Charms. Suddenly I'm more of a Raisin Bran kind of guy.
He's just like, hello, I'm nice now.
Fuck.
Whoa, oh my god. Okay.
Boy. Kinda raw.
That's really cool, actually.
Saved my sister. With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed.
Look, every other spell he had was on cooldown, okay?
Stay away from her. From all of us.
I think the uncle's well within his rights to tell him that, actually.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
I mean, you could have used Accio, Descendo, Confringo.
Arresto Momentum would have literally stopped him there. Transfiguration could have made him into a chicken.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
I think he can. He's your legal guardian.
Down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well.
It's like, you are the miracle worker who fixes everyone's problems, so I'll go back to Hogwarts.
He just see me go in, close the door, and you just hear Imperio come out and jumps the gun.
Ah, he's okay with it now.
Looks like one of the new shopkeeper. Oh, atmosphere's a bit tense.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Well, you see...
Yeah, I'm not going to be the one defending him. You are.
That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone.
Bad gum. It is unforgivable for a reason.
Tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is.
I'm sorry to hear you say that. Crucio!
Nowhere near Feldcroft. Nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason.
What if they just call that because they want to make him seem really cool?
They originally called the Naughty Dodo trio.
I will notify the headmaster immediately.
If you hear the name, it's already too late.
Why, Sebastian?
Awkward.
The big question is, do we still have our cool pyramid?
Oh. I believe breeding time is done.
Oh.
So let's go and have a look.
We just get there and it's like, Deke's covered in embryonic fluids!
Oh, Jesus. Sorry, he just looked a bit...
He looks really distraught. Yeah, I was just letting it sink in for a sec. He's like, what have I done? I've bred death.
I have become death, breeder of worlds.
Deaconheimer.
Hello?
Do we need to, like, check the pen thing for the baby?
Quests. Fall of the Dead. There we go.
Oh, and you know what? This now makes a lot more sense why there's, being able to sell your creatures. Oh, there it is! There's the baby!
Oh.
I'm the baby, gotta love me! Look at it. It doesn't know that only those who have witnessed death can see it.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
I give him more free. Whoops.
What? No! He's not ready to be interacted with. He's very scared.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm going to give you some stuff just to take the edge off a little bit here. Let's see. Rotate.
Oh my god, this is my first time seeing this. What is this Harvest Moon stuff? What is this Stardew Valley?
There, that should more than make up for it. Oh, yeah. Nice. The food came from there, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. It just kind of appeared.
Are you sulking back here? You throw a fireball at me!
I mean, accidents happen.
I guess it was an accident. We didn't do it on purpose.
We're not like those sick freaks who literally do it on purpose to, like, chow in the garden. If you do that, you're a monster.
There we go. Alright, we are good here. So let's go talk to Deke. Master, have you a breeding report? Yes, I do, Deke. Yes, I do.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
Oh, that's wonderful, sir. Also, I accidentally threw a fireball at one. You what?
Deke's like, well, actually, turns out they're quite cold creatures naturally, so they must have enjoyed the warmth.
But sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff.
Deke laughed and laughed and laughed.
That is his own fault.
Tobbs found him.
Your master got what he deserved.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs.
So of course the question now is, are there phoenixes in the game for us to find?
The answer to that is yes.
Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts.
Ooh,
perhaps
interesting.
Deke can make amends for what came before.
Now, even Dobby learned how to speak ill against his own masters, so you'll get there eventually, Deke. Alright, next mission is Natty, I think. Just outside of Hogsmeade. Just there.
What are you up to now?
Warping, as usual, actually. Tra-la-la-la-la. Oh. At Christmas time, it's even more picturesque.
For the first time ever, I had a Christmas with, like, no snow, and it was one of the best things I'd ever had.
If you eat pizza every day, you're gonna get sick of it eventually.
Mm-hmm. Especially if the pizza is a, cold blight that hurts you.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
I'm sure we'll find other people with similarly made-up silly
While I head
names.
to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there.
God, you
And as
want
my
some
mother would
silly
never go near the
clown
Hogshead, she's
shoes,
less likely to learn of my
pants on head,
activities than if I were to wander the
more
village
descriptive
questioning
words,
residents.
names. Look no further than Star Wars.
Where am I to
I mean,
find these
we
friends'
made
heads?
jokes about
I do not know
Glupshido, but
about
honestly,
Mr.
that's not even
But
that
his
weird
wife,
compared to
Daisy,
some of the names that
is
are out
often in
there.
Hogsmeade,
Dexter
as is
Jetster
Agabus
and his
Filbert.
50s
And
diner.
Otto Dibble,
But
he
no,
works
but
at
he's awesome, though. I
Blackmail's,
love
so you will
Dexter
likely
Jetster.
find him there.
What
I'm
sort of
sorry, I'm a
information am I trying to
prequel
gather
baby.
from these people?
Have you heard the
They may
word
have
of Turgle?
evidence Mr. Bickle had
I've
in
heard
his
about
hand.
Turgle!
They may
Hey
have
man,
evidence of their
what's
own.
going on?
We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow.
And let's see if we can switch it around so we're blackmailing them. Harlow will never suspect it.
I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Oh, thankfully they're just in Hogsmeade. Yeah, if we're gonna be doing a bit of stealthing and snooping, I think we need a change of clothes. What do you say, Tanner?
I think that makes sense.
Where is the clothes shop? That's Ollivander's.
You'd know better than me. In my head, this place, I can't really put it together.
That's fair. You know, I could just look at the map. Why don't I just look at the map? Brood and Peck, that's where you can get beast stuff. Steepley and Sons.
Is it the hat?
You know what, Tanner? It's probably the hat. I was close.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Oh, well. It all worked out in the end.
Perfect.
Plenty for your perusal today.
Nice.
Take your time.
Ooh.
Compare. Oh, wow.
That's an upgrade. Yeah, I'd get that. That's the robe there, the Quidditch robe, is also an upgrade. The gold one.
Not bad. And while I'm here...
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, don't sell what we just got.
I know. Force a habit, really.
We'll get to play around with the designs after, too. Oh my god.
Mortal Kombat! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
If I removed this mask, would it hurt?
Oh.
No, you're supposed to say, it would be very painful.
For thou?
You're a big guy. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there we go. We made it. We got it working in the end.
Better. Much better.
Ooh.
Keep the scarf on, I think.
No, I think the scarf might have too many colors now. Actually, the hat matches pretty good because it has the red on it too. Ooh, that actually matches with it pretty good too. I'd probably change the scarf though. Get it to something to match either the white or the red. What about that one above it? Yeah.
You wanted me to change a scarf?
Yeah, get it to, like I said, either something either red, white, or... Let's see. What about that bottom one in the top section? Ooh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, we're still repping Hufflepuff, but a little bit more subdued now. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, who here is a fucking snitch? Where is he? I'll fucking kill him! Where are we going exactly?
Well, we have 3 points on the map that we can go to. See, there's 3 people. I think the first one was someone in the back of the shop, actually.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him.
You kind of look like us.
You in a stunning cravat,
in another world,
Please,
we could have been
I'd
brothers.
like to help.
Because, you know, glasses shape is all you need to be brothers.
You're the one... Why do I even bother? Who cares?
Must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
But not that you-know-who. He's not around yet.
No, not for another couple hundred years.
Then asked me to check on an order he'd placed.
Well,
I went
less than 100 years, if I'm calculating things correctly. I keep thinking it's the 1700s, but no, it's like the late 1800s.
He was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months.
Yo, look at you.
Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What's he gonna do? Blow her up?
He's gonna put nasty things on his LinkedIn profile.
Oh, gonna put spiders in your cereal.
Counter pocketed it and smiled. He said, "Your secret is..."
You like that? You go for a taste of berries and crunch? Ah, that crunch ain't berries.
I've been able to cover things.
Don't like it. Don't like it. Spider eggs are the worst.
I was talking about the eggs, mate.
I'm terrified to say anything. I could.
You know, I had a recurring nightmare of having a drink and a spider, like, was biting my lip. Then I remembered that wasn't a nightmare. That was something that actually happened when I was young.
Oh, horrible.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money.
Have you tried selling all your old clothing? Seems to work for us.
How does wizard prostitution work?
Look, when they say they can turn tricks, they actually mean magic tricks.
He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Anyway, this is thrilling, but I'm, thanks for talking with me.
I'm gathering evidence.
Yeah, I'm
to
kind of
take
feeling that.
Harlow
I'm like,
down.
after doing all the dragon stuff and, you know, dealing with the curses, now we're dealing with this. It's like, this is kind of lame in comparison.
Not every mission can be a 10 out of 10, alright?
Yeah, and hey, for someone, this is like the mission where they're like, yeah, this is, I'm into this. And they go do the dragon or curse stuff, and they're like, this is boring now.
Before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Let's find the two friends and question them quickly without going into too many details.
Fair enough, because I still want to fit in a main mission into this part.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Now she's the one getting soused as usual.
We just come up here and she's just twirling glow sticks, and it's like, oh no, that's Mrs. Rave.
She was in here raving as usual.
Speak with you about Theophilus
and we're thinking of the exact same like YouTube poop, right? With yeah.
And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean?
And say it quickly.
I'm a security guard at Gringotts.
No,
My husband
2
is a
sentences or
cutthroat
less. Come
fraud.
on, I'm a busy guy
Harlow
here.
approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife.
And the note said, we've turned your husband into a knife.
See, I was gonna go with, and it said, hey, we're out of sugar and borrowed some. We'll give you some money tomorrow to make up for it.
Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
That's what I needed.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Don't worry, we have many things that can, you know, blow up our enemies.
I'm amazed that Harlow hasn't been using Obliviate to cover his tracks.
Not too late.
But then again, as we can see, some of these jobbers ain't the smartest. I feel like there's many things that could, you know, help them to cover up everything in the wizarding world that sometimes it's just they don't do.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
I can sense him somehow. There he is!
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow.
Please, Filbert was my father. Call me
against him.
Phil.
They called me Big Willy Philly.
To speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
I have to say, sir, I loved your book, A Christmas Carol. Oh, beautiful.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps.
Look, just because you're dressed as Alucard of Legend doesn't give you the right to speak to me like that.
You said
You know,
Harlow
the white
committed an
coat,
act of
though, a
violence
little bit
against
more
you.
like
Could you
Soma.
tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed
Very
away,
happy that there's like
she had
collections and
completed a
whatnot for
small book of
Castlevania now,
poems.
because I've been playing so many more
Surprise for her
games as a
birthday.
result.
One she
Man, I don't get how people are mad when they're making collections, or like they should be making new games, and it's like, well, people won't play the new games if they don't play the originals. It makes sense, and plus then that means if you haven't played the series, here's a collection of 7 to like 10 games that you've never played. Congratulations, play them all, they're great.
I bought that very collection you're speaking of today, my friend.
I watched helplessly.
Pro tip, skip the first one.
No, I'm going to play through all of them.
Oh, I've been playing the first one and I'm like, oh, it's not great.
I imagine
But I know it gets better.
More like Mega Man Bad Game Network.
Yeah, a little bit. At least that first one.
No choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Oh, cool. I'll talk about other video games to help me get through this
Not like
video game
people
talk.
talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
But... So It's alright. Magic can heal my ankles.
Oh, this water would be absolutely freezing. Like, we should be taking damage right now.
Oof. Ooh. Oof. It's like Banjo-Kazooie. You get a little thing of ice cubes with angry eyes. Pops up and says, Tadam, you should stay out of the war if you can't handle the temperature.
Could you imagine if this game had, like, you know, the Banjo-Kazooie talk? It's like we're learning the Imperius curse. It's like...
And Avada Kedavra just sounds like Voldemort. Dare!
I'm trying to imagine, like, what like, Draco Malfoy would look like. He'd be like, Potter.
Oh, Jesus, I'm lightheaded. Oh, Jesus. And Malfoy's like, rich. Ron's like, poor.
Yeah, no more, like, you know, describe yourself as, you know, whatever. It's like, what Banjo-Kazooie noise would you make if you were in a rare game?
Oh, no.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it.
Oh, right, she can.
She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Aha.
Good thing they shuffled in too.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Thanks, Dark Wizard.
The fuck do you say? But oh!
What spell was that?
Walk us through Warlicus. I'm so glad we got that on camera.
Just the fact that it was just we slowly turned around and he's like, "What? I didn't hear a thing. There I go."
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Gosh, I wonder how.
See, what I was going to say was that it'd be really funny if we walk into the bar and there's just a gazelle having a drink at the bar.
Keep walking. 2 legs.
Revelio.
Okay, fine.
We must pull.
Revelio.
Okay, I was gonna say this seems pretty easy, but maybe not. Are we? We're pulling them, right?
Accio.
Idea.
Accio.
Oh.
Oh, just hold them?
Arrest the momentum. Accio.
I'm an idiot.
I guess we just weren't holding them long enough. Normally we've been, you know, ripping stuff out, but in this case we need to.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Yoink. Oh, I'm hearing danger down here. I think I might actually know what's happening here, because they showed it off very early.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
See, there's actually 2 optional quests, too.
Okay, no, this one I actually haven't seen. Why don't we try finding that book?
Yeah, a book and a love letter.
He better not be well dressed. Oh, that'd just be the worst.
I swear if this guy comes in with more drip than I've got... It's me trying an accent. Just trying a little bit.
Let's finish this job and be done.
Ooh, that's another named one.
Yeah, not sure about this. Let's try and get around here.
I raided Rockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again and you'll soon find yourself with now for punch.
They're not really giving us time to, like, get behind them.
I ain't allowed back in Glad Rags on account of my light fingers.
What? They don't seem to care for me in Hogwarts. Can't say I blame them for all I've done.
There's trouble afoot.
Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up.
Well, that's one. Thankfully in this little tucked away corner. Just hear one of them. I sure hope no one takes my cool gloves.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through here.
Oh, it'd be great if you could do it from under here.
Work for him.
Well, you're gonna have to cloak back up.
Revelio.
I can't while I'm crouching, unfortunately.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hogwarts.
Ooh, you see nothing, buddy.
Always one.
What's that? Better have a look.
Oh, Jesus.
Oi.
Oh. Thank God he's so stupid.
Whew.
That is a sheep.
Cool.
Students these days.
Ho 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 ho.
Suppose that's what we're counting on, isn't it? Hey.
How come I always draw the short straw?
Oh, I forgot about that you could bait them with the spells there. That's smart. Whoa! Because he's a higher level, it didn't actually kill him.
This is not going well.
Ah, fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, we could have been real cool and do that, but we could also, you know, Imperius this special enemy and see if we can actually get her on our side.
Good idea, Tado.
Yeah, that's cool. We went from, you know, it being such a bad thing to have powerful named characters in battle to now, haha, they are on our side.
Yeah.
To your knees.
Oh, I think she's broken free though. So it is very much quite temporary, it seems.
Let's get some Bombarder going. No time for bitch mode now.
Nice, 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 nice. Oh, she's on the table. God, it just reminds me of the time when I played, I got an early copy of Mass Effect 2 for the PS3, and I got stuck on a table once, and then I flew up into the sky. And I was like, well, boy, I'd be great as a tester, and then I got the job at BioWare. Again, just seeing her, you know, kind of going towards the enemies there, it's great. There you go, she's back on the enemy side there. Ooh, an unidentified neck item. Who knows what it could be? Scarf? Bracelet? Could even be like one of those collars they give to dogs to stop biting their, their stitches. But we were friends a second ago!
That contract has been revoked.
Well, now we can safely look through here.
No one can say that I didn't give it the good old college try.
Unlike some rooms, this one didn't feel made for stealth. Like, some of them we go through it, and you're like, you can see the exact points where you're meant to, grab them and stuff. This one, not so much.
That's gotta be important, it was on a specially made plinth and everything.
And it even did a little musical sting.
Revelio.
I wanted to read it. I wanted to give it my old college try with the romance voice, but oh well.
Too bad.
Can't go seducing everyone watching the video. Couldn't handle that.
Cool.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Okay, we're good.
Natty will be like, again, in gazelle form, being tortured, and why are we so late? Because we were looking for love letters.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my...
Over here. I need your help.
Oh, sorry. Not here for you. Hey. Fine.
Natty's like, oh, I can wait. I'm fine.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
My man's kind of dressed like the Rhythm Thief character from the 3DS game there.
Cursed. And there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I don't think we'll have to worry about that, Saba.
Any idea where it might be?
I kind of get it. It's like if someone says, "Oh, you can drive my vehicle," it's like it doesn't feel the same. Me and my own vehicle, we have a connection, and it's definitely not because I named it after my waifu.
Alright, so I've got to find his wand.
Revelio.
It is in a hidden chest on the table. You need to Revelio on a certain spot.
Game, you've been so good about not doing that sort of thing.
Yeah, like I'm kind of surprised. So you need to stand right in front of the table and do a Revelio.
You could have had a little flutter to let me know it was there.
I mean, we've never seen that, right? We've never seen that as a thing where Revelio makes, like, boxes appear.
If we have, it's, like, been very rare. Alas.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby.
And now it can be yours for a low price of 5 galleons.
One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Turn away from the camera so that he can, take it off and they don't have to animate it. Oh no, it's fine. They did it.
Just one of those.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery.
Yeah, I'm pretty rad like
I may
that.
be too weak to disapparate with
He
you both,
literally tipped his fedora at her.
You go ahead.
Don't forget that we were also wearing a fedora until not too recently.
Very well.
Yeah, but now that we're not, we can now be one of those people who, like, judge people for what they wear. Basically, what I'm saying is we need to get the Wizard Crocs DLC next.
I don't know how to tell you now, but I blew apart everyone in the hideout, so...
Well, I mean, a couple of them we, you know, petrified.
Just a couple, though. Can't be seen as going soft. Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, we'll have to remember to get the, identify that new equipment we got, too. Because that one had a special twing to it.
Hello.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Yes, I've said cope. Once in a while, I know how to deal with a troll.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer
No, he's not even in this
I know of
conversation.
several
Where is she?
Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty...
Oh, she's just there in the bottom right corner.
She's here, she's just not here, you know?
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Well, maybe the authorities should do their damn jobs.
With all due respect, officer,
Yeah.
the authorities haven't
Call 'em
done
out.
any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
Yeah, but have you
I must
tried
insist
that?
you leave them to
Have you tried? It's surprisingly effective.
They're threatening and extorting people. How about that to be going on with?
before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Well, the mission just unceremoniously ends.
And, well, we got a new challenge, I guess, completed.
Nice, nice, nice.
And check that off. Oh, we got a lucky leprechaun ensemble.
Tada, tada, tada. What have I told you about the Irishisms?
I'm trying to not. Oh, we got the breeding mask! Oh, no, we don't have it. We can get it if we become a master breeder of 10 breeds.
Not yet. We're not Brock, alright? Okay. Last thing for this week's part. Let's head on back to the map room.
I was gonna go to the room of requirement first to see if we can get check the equipment, because if we're gonna be fighting, if it's a good thing we got, it might be a good idea to get strong.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon.
Oh, they're gonna be breeding themselves, I see.
This part's been silly. Oh, I wanted to vault over it.
Welcome back.
Hello there.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose.
A gobbo with a
Have a
single
look at the
sliver of magic turns my stomach.
Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Oh.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival.
He had
And I'll
many
confess
drinks in his
that I
hands.
wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself.
He's just on that Sigma grind set, you know?
While he's away.
I understand.
Phineas Nigellus Black is anything but a Sigma male.
I'll find some way to get in.
I didn't say he's a Sigma male. He's on that Sigma grind set. He's trying to do that.
He's hoping to attain it. Okay. That was easy. Oh. Okay.
I guess we completed the one mission to then get another.
I guess we have to wait until the fellow's out of his office. Well, let's go speak with Imelda to finish off on. Race. Not that kind of race. Yeah.
I was gonna say, be careful. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Looks like we're going to the ends of the earth in this part. Okay, we haven't actually gone this far south before, so I'm not entirely sure how to get there, because there is a big old force field preventing most travel, but I guess we can just get there and see what's what.
It's looking like we might actually need to find the very specific small one, and oh, hi. Seems like she's ready for us to go.
We are very near the end for our companion quests, I gotta say.
I wonder if we do have to go through this little, because when we were flying around here earlier, there's a little hole here. I wonder if this is like a skill check for us.
How nice of you to stop by.
Oh, whatever. More gobbo destruction.
And they do seem like a, decent level for us to handle, so the good news is we're good to go. We Imperio'd him just for him to fall down and die. Ooh, my man dodge rolled.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
We don't have to seemingly, deal with them. We can just kind of run on through.
That's what I'm gonna do. Whoa.
Yeah, this is definitely what we have to run through, because here's the port key that we put on our map there. Frickin' Ogbert the Odd. It's like being named Norm the Normal Guy.
Yoink. Yoink. Oh.
Coasting along.
Can I go down? Yes, I can.
You have to go the safe way.
This is all new to me, so very excited. It was just for stuff.
Kind of a weird place for them to, store their children's clothing, but alright.
It's not children's clothes, it's just them sized.
Oh, you're super right, actually. That's really sad.
Rude.
Bird up.
We out this bitch. Yeah, there we go.
We've made our way through, so it was just the case of needing to go through a mini dungeon. Unfortunately, as cool as it is to ride the bird, it feels like looks a little bit more unwieldy compared to our broom.
A little bit, but no less majestic.
In fact, some would argue more majestic, even.
Dive, dive, dive!
But not too far. If a bird gets wet, it can't fly.
Nice, nice, nice.
Just this super quiet pop. Nobody heard a thing. Well, now that we're making our way back, we might as well regale you with the tale of my going on an adventure yesterday.
Yes, please do.
I talked about it on Twitter there, but I thought I might as well talk about it here as well. So I've been going on some pretty long walks here recently. I pretty much pick a direction and go. And decided to go in a new direction. And in this direction, it was nice, down by the coast. Got to see the ocean, much like where we are right now. And hello, that's a hippogriff. Oh, look at that, it's cute. Can we make them talk? Can we make them be friends? So I picked a direction, walked, and off in the distance, very similar to sort of like what we see here, I saw a giant golden statue. And I was like, whoa, what is that? So I take out my phone and I Google the name of the harbor with giant golden statue. And yep, turns out there's a massive statue here called the Statue of the Sea Goddess. And my gamer brain went, doesn't matter, I'm going to it. So I walk 12 kilometers to get to this statue, including having to go through a military base to get to it. Thankfully, it was a military base open to the public, so it's not like I snuck in or anything, but going between, like, giant tanks and anti-air missiles to then this sea goddess statue was really cool.
Yeah.
But the best thing was directly underneath the statue was a temple. And the temple was a real, like, Buddhist temple. They had, like, statues of all the gods and stuff, which was super cool. But going back from the statue, once I've witnessed its glory, and it was massive, I had to cross a 1,000-year-old bridge that was very tall, very thin, and shook in the wind. So, I kind of saw a goddess statue, went through a temple, and then at the end had to fight a boss, which was my fear of heights.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Yeah, that's nice. We have a...
I was saying, yeah, we got a little something on our feet there. It looks like we're actually standing near an ancient magic thing.
Well, when in Rome.
Oh, nice bright points on there.
Can't enter our mountain. Damn you.
We can get these ones for sure.
Tra-la-la-la-da-da-da.
Incendio.
Oh, so many red arrows, so little time.
I think the last one was it's in that other house there, not the one that we're in. Yeah, that one right there. You can see the light stream coming up from the top. Can we fly in through the roof?
Just checking my options.
Incendio.
Oh, that looks good. What is it asking us to do? Blast, maybe? Oh, no, that's the one.
Oh, that opens the door.
A bit jank compared to some of the stuff we've done.
Whatever. We've done Cilia, we've just done Cilia, let's leave it there. Was that a fucking cat? Oh, it's a calico.
Lord knows how you genetically got that color pattern.
Purr.
I am very thankful I have a coworker with 3 cats, so whenever I'm feeling the need for scritches, I can go and Just hang out at his place.
You mean he gets the scritches or you get the scritches?
It's kind of a mutual scritching.
Not sure I care for that, Tanner. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, mate.
Well, I mean, like, the cat comes up and does the little thing with the paws, a little pat, 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 pat. And I go, and it's all good. It's all good.
I understand completely.
And their names are Oreo, and which is, obviously the black and white cat. One of them is the Chinese word for cannonball, which they picked as a joke, but then they kept it because he's a heckin' chonker.
Oh.
And the last one is... Oh, I forget the last one's name.
What do you have in store?
It's a pretty generic one, though. Not as good as the Chinese word for cannonball.
Oh man, this area is pretty nice.
I mean, coastal areas, that's some good water. Where's the Meverse guy? He'd be here, rating it as good water.
I hope he's just having a good old day today.
I hope he got to move to the ocean, just so every day he can wake up and go, that's some good water.
As long as he doesn't go in the ocean, because as we all know, fuck the ocean.
The ocean is the most beautiful thing to look at and never, ever, ever want to go in.
Really?
Like, I was just talking with some of my coworkers that are like, yeah, just be careful, sometimes you'll run into jellyfish at the beach there. And I'm like, that's fine, I'm just not gonna go. I'm not gonna go in the water. I don't want to be anywhere near a jellyfish. What horrible things.
Very nice. Yeah, Mark, just put them all along the coastline, innit, mate?
It's nice, it lets you, check out the god rays and everything out here.
I know. I'm just saying, if I were a game designer, I'd just do the same thing. Because having them aligned like that is just very visually and mentally satisfying.
It is. And it gives you that same feeling of, like, the Spyro speedways, where it's just, like, you see a path, you take it, it's beautiful.
Imelda, how the hell did you get this far?
This place has seen better days.
Just determination.
I guess so.
The Clagmar Coast.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's alright.
Hufflepuff, over here.
I have a name. It's Hufflepuff.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Literally pretty much as far as you can go.
Too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
Yeah.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone.
Imelda's the type who really doesn't like casual enjoyers of anything. You have to go all in.
I could be like that from time to time.
You won't be able to beat.
Yeah, I'm ready for the challenge.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Hufflepuff.
Alright, time to go fast.
I can't imagine they'd give us this without us being able to beat it, so...
This is going well.
We just got started, buddy.
Now that's more like it.
Squirrela.
We are going quite fast. Just keep your eyes on the big rings, mostly.
And remember, you don't always have to keep boost held down like a Sonic Unleashed Neanderthal.
It's important to sometimes remember you need to, let off so that you can make those sharp turns. Yeah, you definitely have way more control when you're not boosting. Which, I mean, that makes sense. That's usually how it works in any game with a boost button. When you're boosting, your handling goes down for that pure speed.
God, I can't get over how much improved the drift was from Unleashed in Generations. I mean, it was cool because you turned into a spinball as well, but...
And we're doing pretty good. I haven't even seen her on the minimap.
It's not her racing, it's a little doll thing.
Yeah, I know, but still, it represents her. Alright.
This is going well.
9 more. Oh, way up high. Down low. We are not too slow.
Booyah, baby.
Ooh, it's a tight one.
Excellent.
She's gonna be so mauling after we're done. She's gonna be so mad. Because we're gonna beat the best time too, for sure. We got one more ring. Yeah, we got this.
This is rather fun.
Oh, splendid! I'm arriving!
We just see her just like breaking every broom she's ever owned.
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time.
Cope.
My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Any plans to play for a Quidditch team?
I take it you want to play for a team.
She just looks directly at the camera. Well, when Quidditch All-Stars comes out on PlayStation 5 and Xbox One,
You'd know that.
I totally forgot what it's called.
Same.
It's the holy-head harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted,
Always have a backup.
know what I'll
You're
do.
never guaranteed to get
Herbology,
onto a sports team.
because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
Will you keep running the courses?
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials.
That was a pretty
You're
fun
welcome to
course,
run those
I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway,
the coastlines
hope we
are
find time to fly again
always
soon.
aesthetically pleasing.
It looked like the best course, honestly. It had that good mix of needing to go fast and needing to go slow.
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Well, okay. It's nice to know you have a soul.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Hufflepuff.
We got there in the end.
You take care of yourself.
Yeah, baby.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
Oh, we should, and that'll be the last thing we do.
Well, let's hope that he's ready for us.
The door just opens and like wind rushes through the store. Who could it be? It's him. The broom flyer.
It's all Speedy Tanom.
There he is.
Oh, we gotta come up with an alliterative name, though. For T for Speedy. I'd go like Thunderbolt Tanom, but that's not like the right sound. I'm thinking... Turbo
Tanom, not bad.
Yeah, but Turbo Tanom sounds like a ZX Spectrum game.
Oh. He's using Sonorous, which is a thing that makes your voice project extremely loud.
Oh, right. Dumbledore does that. He puts the thing to his throat and it does it. Yeah. That's cool.
I've done it. I have conquered the sky.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Are we just, like, secretly, like, someone who knows the physics of wind on, you know, aerodynamics?
I mean, anyone can feel a breeze under the bum, mate. You don't have to be a physicist. What will you do from here, person who only makes brooms?
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades. Proved the naysayers wrong. Made all the hard work worth it.
Very exciting.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help.
God blesses everyone.
Couldn't have done this without you.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's not ready for us to, you know, be the speediest lad in all the land. He needs to prepare.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Okay, folks, that'll do it for this week's installment of Hogwarts Legacy. Next time, I guess we're going to finish up the relationship quests with Seb, Natty, and Poppy. We seem to be coming to the end of those. I guess also we will sneak into the headmaster's office when we have a chance. Come back then for more Hogwarts Legacy. Bye-bye.